Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 4 of season 3 of Batwoman. Last week's episode saw the gang helping out Nora Freeze after a gang tries to get their hands on Freeze's freeze serum. I'm going to say freeze a lot apparently in this little thing. We don't really know who they were working for or whatever, but Nora, her sister, worked at the GCPD when actually broke into their evidence locker, as they were the ones that stumbled upon the canister after a child had ran into it and accidentally unleashed it on a local bus, freezing everybody. I'm surprised to hear that they didn't mention about all of them being dead, because I would imagine that would be the case. Since they wouldn't have the proper way to thaw them out. I wouldn't imagine. Maybe they do. I don't know. They didn't say anything about it. But anyway, her sister wants to put her back in cryostasis with this thing, so she breaks it out of GCPD. But along the way, she gets followed by these mysterious gang that is working for somebody we don't know, and they try to get their hands on this technology for whatever means. Batwoman tracks them down, gets trapped. Luke has to save her, all the fun stuff. Meanwhile, back at the Batcave, Mary and Alice are talking things out, because Alice is feeling all weird after the nanobots have been put in her blood so that she can't run away or disable the tracking, like the ankle cuff she got out of. So now, because of these delusions she's been having from being trapped, like her growing sense of being trapped in her life and trapped in a place and not being free is growing. So that's where she created the delusions of her father sending her postcards about breaking her out, getting her out of Arkham Asylum. And then now, knowing that these things are in her that she can't get out of her body, that are restricting her movement, revealing her location. Again, it's another escalation in her feeling of being trapped, and now she literally sees these bots, these bugs, these things crawling under her skin that she can't get rid of. I really like that little spin that they put on it. It's really interesting. I like that a lot. There's this weird fling that seems to be brewing between Sophie and Ryan, so we'll see where that goes. Ryan met her brother, and he wants to kind of work behind their mother's backs and kind of like prove that he can hold his own in the business world alongside the bests. So, but Ryan decides not to go down that road because she just doesn't want to bring that drama in while they got all this stuff going on. But at the end of the episode, Mary, delivering some medication to Nora, gets swept away into a bush by Poison Ivy's vine. So that's where we left off the episode. So I'm curious to see where we go from there. So if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode or any of the others, feel free to check that out over Patreon, or become a member here on the channel. It gets you access to that as well. See all the stuff that didn't make it into the YouTube cut. It's just one of the ways you can help support the channel, help us work towards getting an editor for all these videos to help us out along the way, and maybe expand some of the shows we cover here on the channel. It's one of the ways you can make that possible. Another way you can help out, if that's not a way you can, is simply by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos, because when you give it that interaction, that engagement, YouTube decides to promote it a little bit more. So I really appreciate you guys either way. So let's go ahead and dive into this episode. Here we go. Looks like somebody's testing out their freezing canister.
You're free to go.
Oh! Huh.
Reanimation failure. 24 hours to client deadline.
Well, alrighty.
What the hell?
Ooh.
See you at the press junket, Marcus. Your brother got you on the list?
First of all, I'm a rising star.
So you now have a public date in front of the cameras with the brother that you have to stay away from. Otherwise, Jada Jet comes knives out for you, Wayne Enterprise. A good identity.
I tried to ghost him, okay? But the word is out and Gotham's curious.
What's your plan for when you run into Marcus?
Feel the shoulder. Come on, feel it.
It's cold.
cold as they come.
Okay.
If I need a combo blocker, Sophie's gonna be there. Her sister's on the list for the community center. How about this? I'll buy drinks for happy hour, then you can unload.
Sure.
Kind of important.
Journal until then.
You've got mail.
I hate that I'm old enough to know what you did there. These missed deliveries are from the weepy post office inside my sick mind.
Now that sounds like a you problem.
He's a figment of her imagination.
Everything looks normal to you?
Room inspections are Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Hmm.
I'm gonna need to speak to Renee Montoya.
What's Renee gonna be able to do in this situation?
I just wanted to do a nice thing and hopefully have a chance to hang out with my sister, but if that's too risky for you, I gotta take this. Yeah.
This is like the publicist Hunger Games. Did you see
What if he's somehow connected to this freeze tech shit?
I'm 31, I have no career, and I am surrounded by all you sick little prodigies, and my brain is begging me, hey loser, can you at least find a girlfriend? But
Or, and hear me out on this, Ryan Wilder is hot as hell. And you're amazing together.
Jordan Moore. I'm from the Gazette. I'm ready to sit for your interview.
Oh, okay, sure. Let me just grab my publicist.
That won't be.
Hey, but
Wait, is that Zaz? Or just a guy that looks like Zaz?
Vesper, it's Jada. I happened to glance at last week's ratings. I want to help you make some noise. Yes, I have a scoop.
Hell does that mean?
Actually, it's fake, but she'll believe anything if you lower your voice an octave.
It's convincing, right?
fine. You win. Just don't bother anyone who comes in.
Figured you'd chill if I bought a disguise, so they have this sick colorway at the gift shop. Who's that man with the Ryan Wilder?
Dad? It's Luke. Are you there? The silent treatment's getting old. Are you really gonna leave me hanging with the most sophisticated personal flight suit on the planet? Is this about the failsafe? You're mad because I turned it off? Because that's on you. It malfunctioned. No, it also almost got me killed. So, no, I'm not turning it back on. My suit, my decision.
Batwoman in the Batcave, you there?
Yeah, just talking about wardrobe, having a normal one. Batwoman, hey. I thought you were taking a personal day.
I need an assist. Sophie's sister Jordan is MIA.
Hey, I just got a tip that your sister was spotted upstairs at the hotel. Some man brought her into room 1620.
Let's go. Jordan? Oh my God. Oh no. Don't touch her. Who the hell would do this to her?
I've seen this equipment before. This is Mr. Freeze's design.
This is my sister, Ryan. She's my responsibility.
I know. We will figure this out together.
Damn, that's cold. I had to.
What do you need?
Want me to go to the store for a hairdryer?
It's the Bee Gees. Of course, it's them. Who kidnapped Jordan, who's experimenting with the freeze formula? Same answer. The Black Glove Society.
The BGS.
The Bee Gees. They rule the city from the shadows. They want to live forever, you know, usual big money pervert stuff.
She was going to use her speech from the 30 under 30 to unmask the society and shut it down.
Yeah, that is a great way to make yourself a target of Gotham's oldest secret society of the rich and powerful.
I'll send this.
Hey, what about the owls?
What about the people Jordan was texting earlier?
MIA. They all met up at the hotel, but then they all went dark.
The coroner's taking someone out of the hotel in pieces.
They're doing it here.
How did you know where to find her?
I know a girl who works at the front desk. She asked around for me.
I don't really know you, Marcus.
actually came to apologize.
For what?
You think Jada's crazy, angry, control freak thing is something new? I wanted to know you so bad. You know, I thought, finally, my sister, we got each other's backs. But I guess not.
Oh, shit.
Can you think of any operations that are extremely expensive, secretive, and can only be authorized by the CEO of Wayne Enterprises?
That money is our operating budget.
Look, I have no idea how Jada got access to our accounting system, so the only good news is she doesn't know what the money is for, just that she could pin it on you. Other rooms have normal temperatures.
And a little T-Rex up there.
I'm not seeing any ice boxes.
Oh, classic bat cave. Easter egg, I think.
What's the situation?
Dead body. They tried to unfreeze it, didn't work.
Positive ID. She's the other one in Jordan's group text. I just ran the name of the other guy in the group text. According to the GCPD, he was the one they just wheeled out of there. Jordan's the only one left.
Fun.
Hey, no sass. You lived in a sewer. I'll take the bedroom. Remember, we're looking for...
You broke my damn neck.
I'm sorry. Do I seem a teensy bit on edge?
Are you sure you're keeping it together in there?
Oh, yeah. You know.
Maybe if you knew what was real about yourself, Beth, the rest of the world will fall back into place.
Oh, Jeturian.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't belong to you.
Pro tip. Buy a document shredder.
Oh, smooth, guys, smooth. I'm sorry. At that point, I'm pretty sure she's already gone. If she's that thawed from how frozen she was.
What's up, Luke?
You didn't give us an update on your progress with Jordan.
Because I'm trying to keep her stable until someone comes through with a sample of the formula.
You've had her long enough to analyze every angle, run every test, and you still got nothing?
No pressure, huh?
You get to judge me for how I'm performing in the clutch. Why can't I do the same for you?
But I can barely see straight because I spent the night in the park, which nobody knows about because nobody actually cares.
I can hear it. You just got an idea, right?
Animals never evolved to withstand freezing, but plants, the key is to thaw from the inside, not the outside.
And you think this could be a way to safely unfreeze Jordan?
No, I just thought it was a fun fact about plants.
Oh, that's a nice little like timer.
It's a little on the nose, but the books are a nice touch.
You're Alice, a legit supervillain. The only reason these guys jumped you is because you thought you were talking to some guy who wasn't even there. Yeah, I noticed.
I'm not sure what's real and what's not, and it used to only happen in Arkham, but it's getting worse, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, she's feeling it.
Wants to help me.
What? Did Batwoman show up with the can? Yeah, okay.
Hypothetically, I could get a supervised work release from Arkham, and sweet Mary could make sure I was taking my proper meds.
And who's gonna put up with that babysitting job?
Someone who sleeps with a gun under her pillow.
What do you think?
They're roommating again. Yes.
Argus is gonna go along with the story?
I have an old friend there. He's doing me a favor.
If we don't do something to restore confidence, we are at risk of a hostile takeover. The board of directors is demanding your resignation. If you remain as CEO, we will lose the company.
Give it to Luke.
This AI is not designed to run independent of the failsafe.
So, once a dad, always a dad.
What did you want to ask me?
I'm not ready to wear the suit, am I?
No, son.
Damn.
We were able to adapt Victor Freeze's research into a new formula that can safely freeze and unfreeze organic material.
Yeah, and maybe that isn't the same guy.
The time has come for my son Marcus to take his leave of absence.
What the fuck? Man, she's a piece of work. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, that was an interesting little episode. I mean, Sophie and Alice is like a team up that I like. Like, but last season, that was one of my favorite like moments is when Alice was living in her apartment, and it looks like we're going right back to that. The fact that she felt the need to like confide in Sophie about what's going on with her head. I don't know. I like it. Mary trying to handle things on her own was a nice little touch, and I just love the spit fight between her and Luke over the phone as they're both trying to vent and air out their frustrations through this situation that they're both in. I don't know. It was so funny when she was talking about the plan and then that little quip she gave to him before she signed out. Luke working on the failsafe, he tried to get the AI online without the failsafe, but he can't because he wanted to talk to his dad and ask him that question, but it requires him to put the failsafe back on. So, and I mean, his father's AI, he's like, yeah, you're not ready for this. So, looks like Ryan at this point is paying for Bruce's Playboy lifestyle. You know, he had to fund it in some way, but I always assumed that was like out of his own money, not out of the company's money. You know, like I feel like that's how it is in the comics, and this is just a way to play like the business battle to give Jaturian Industries like a leg up on Wayne at this point. But it would make sense funneling those funds into the Batcave, the technology, the development, all that stuff. Good thing that Argus is stepping in and be like, it was an unreported contract we got with them. That's what it is. So after Luke, I guess, reached out and was like, he said he got an old friend. Did he reach out to, who do you reach out to, Diggle, or do you think it was Cisco? Or both? Who knows? I don't know. I like this episode. Not as much as some of the previous ones, but I still found it pretty strong. I like the relationship or the confusion about whether or not Marcus is in with the BGS, but seems like his mom definitely is at this point. So I think Marcus might be innocent of that. So I'm liking this Ryan and him team up against Jada, because she seems like the cutthroat that'll just do whatever it takes. Like, she's like about to ice her own son because she just wants him out of the picture for a while. Which is nuts. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun episode. I don't really know what else to say. So guys, sound in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. You can also join our Discord. Links to that and all my socials down below as well. Remember, you can check out the full-length unedited reaction over on Patreon, or become a member here on the channel. It gets you access to that as well. Speaking of, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yuri Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, and Jeffrey Hale. Thank you guys so much for your support. But that's it for this one, and I'll see you guys next week in the next episode of Batwoman. Take care, everybody.